Alright. Sorry. We're back. And so is Puddles. How you doing, my fine man? Doing good? Yes, I know. I'm doing another last minute recording. I'm uploading this on Monday night when it's currently Monday night right now. I know. I'm so bad. No one's perfect. But I'm still going to be able to get through this just fine. And we are going to be playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Only this time we're playing on the Lightning Cup since, well, every single cup prior to this has been completed. So, nothing left to do but just do it. I can imagine on Switch 2 Mario Kart 8 would load like so much faster than that. The longer you play this game, the more you realize how slow the loading really is. Although not as slow as the Wii U's loading time, because that was like a whole last millennium, man. We're starting with 50 and working our way up. Who are we gonna play as today? Peachette. So every single DLC character has been covered. I don't quite remember the combo I used for her though initially. I know I must have used a parasol, I must have. Oh no, not toe controls, I'm not doing that. Did I use the wood or the button? I think I might have used the wood. I think. But yeah, I wanted to use Peachette because I wanted to be able to utilize every single DLC character in this game, so yeah. Lightning Cup, man. Here we go. Wait, what am I worried about? This is on easy mode, man. TikTok, like, this is probably one of the best DS tracks in my opinion. I like it. It's probably this is one of the tracks that didn't come back from Mario Kart World, but I mean, yet again. Yeah. We got DK Pass at least for that one, so it's alright. Update on how my life has been. Well, once again, I'm recording this last minute, so it's Monday evening for me, so it's gonna be Monday evening for you guys, at least on the East Coast. Well, more specifically Monday night, but you know. I don't know, I can't. Not much has happened between now and the last recording, honestly. Because Friday, all I did was vacuum the whole house. Had my therapist appointment. Got a bit zooted. Saturday I also got a bit zooted, but I also helped with the grocery list. And then the other day I was just doing laundry and out cleaning bathrooms. Well, one of the bathrooms. Because my brother's girlfriend offered to help clean the other one, so. I don't even know why I used that. I just wanted to honk the horn. But, I mean, honestly, no, I can't really think of much to talk about at the moment. Well then today, I really didn't do a damn thing. I just replaced the hummingbird food and then made more hummingbird food, which is just sugar water. So I made dinner. I made the breaded pork chops. I like making breaded pork chops. Man, I love that shit. One of my favorite things to make. I have been playing a good bit of Mario Kart World. Like, I mean, surprise, surprise. Um, I did end up finding every single panel, even though it was like bottom of my priorities list. I realized, I figured out, like, I'm so close to getting 150, I might as well just do it. And well, I think one of them I learned how to get through watching Fur's video. I don't know if you guys know who Fur is, but he's a streamer, content creator, and he was trying to do every single mission in Mario Kart World. And I figured out how to get like a couple of the panels through watching that video. But then the last two panels, I had to look up, and that's something I'll reveal later. I'll reveal that later. And then you guys will see what I mean. But we move on. Piranha Plant Slide. I keep forgetting about this track. I mean, there was two tracks in Mario Kart Tour called Piranha Plant Lagoon and Piranha Plant Pipeline, and then there's this one in Mario Kart 7 and 8. It's great that Piranha Plant just went from just like a hazard to an item to an actual playable character in Mario Kart is crazy. I wonder how many people were mad to see that. Mad to see that they didn't bring back P Piranha, but they brought in Piranha Plant. Probably a similar reaction to when people saw Piranha Plant was in Smash Bros, but PD Piranha wasn't. I imagine that some people had. I'm not saying I'm not saying I was one of those people. I wasn't. I was all for it. But I can imagine there was like at least one person who had that sort of reaction. Okay. Harass me because I'm in first place, but you guys are all not like even in my rear view, so like I don't even want to hear shit. That sounds like something my brother would say. He was the one, like when we were playing Mario Kart World, he would be like saying all that shit. It's like you're not even in my rear view, bro. And I'm just like, shut up. He can be annoying sometimes, and like sometimes he can be a little bit. Okay, look, sometimes he'll like say some shit I don't agree with or like all that, but like in terms of like what we find funny, I mean, we both have like somewhat different senses of humor, but there definitely is a good bit of overlap between like what we find funny, so we got that going for us at least. Ugh, God. Seeing Peachette in this game is great. I mean, Pauline, I'm not surprised. I didn't think Pauline was going to get in it for it, but when I saw Pauline in the final trailer for this wave of DLC, I wasn't like too surprised. And then I saw Peachette, I was just like, that's an interesting choice. Not saying it was a bad choice, it was just an interesting choice. Like I would have never expected them being Nintendo. I just never expected them to do that. first place. He. Boom. Fuck you, Lemmy. Sorry, cosplay here. Now you got a Nair on your back. For those of you guys who don't know who Peachette is, or if you haven't been watching my earlier content, Peachette is a new character that was added in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Yeah, she was added in that character as essentially a power-up, because they added Toadette in that game, who was meant to... Toadette was basically meant to be, like, quote-unquote, like, easy mode, if that makes sense. But not as easy as Nabbit. But then they made a new item called the Peach Crown, and that turned Toad into Peachette, which gave her a hover jump. Essentially how the acorn would act, if that makes sense. The acorn suit, I mean. But, yeah. That inclusion here was interesting. And no, the Peach Crown didn't work on any other character, just Toadette. I can't remember if Peachette was in Mario Kart Tour or not. Like, did Peachette have a role in any other Mario, like, sports title? Or just in Mario Kart? Because I deadass don't know. Oh yeah, Ground Volcano. I mean, I grew up on the Wii, so naturally, this is a good track. I like the soundtrack. It really gives off, like, driving around a hot, steamy, erupting volcano vibes. I really want to try to replay Mario Kart Wii so bad, but, like, I feel like if I try to play Mario Kart Wii now, I would not be as good as I was back then. Back then, I only played using the Wii Remote steering wheel. But I guarantee you, if I tried to do that now, it just wouldn't feel the same, you know? I don't even remember who my main was in Mario Kart Wii, like when I was a child. I don't even know if I had one, if I'm being honest. I might have used Koopa Troopa. I might have used Funky Kong on some occasions, because I feel that's what every kid was playing as at the time. I wish I can remember. I don't. I tried to throw the bomb behind me, but it's not like it mattered anyways. And we're gonna go up this ramp, and then bada bing bada boom, finished. Nice, nice, very good. Very good. I'm gonna sit back up straight. Yo, Rainbow Road. From the N64 specifically. I mean, look, I'm just being honest. There's a reason why this Rainbow Road is on the cover of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and not the Rainbow Road from this game specifically. There's a reason for that. I'm also recording because I forgot to take a screenshot, I think, but it's fine. Also, I did play Mario Kart 64 through Nintendo Switch Online a few months ago. And honestly, like, what I've learned is that, like, you guys know how, like, in this game, like, it's a three-parter. Well, back then, all three parts were just one lap. So, an entire session on this track would take like, I don't even know how long, like 5 minutes. Which is crazy to think about, honestly. But this is definitely a, I wouldn't say this is my favorite Rainbow Road, but it is a better one than the Mario Kart 8 one for sure. I think the only Rainbow Roads I can say I haven't played on, because I had Mario Kart DS at one point. I don't know if Mario Kart Tour had its own Rainbow Road, but I can say the one Rainbow Road I haven't played on was the one in Super Circuit, because, well, I've never played Super Circuit, and then Rainbow Road from Super Circuit was not remade since then, so... Go ahead, send that blue shell over here, go ahead. Fine, you guys are not even in my rear view, man. Do you feel proud of yourselves now? I'm done. Bro, let me fell off. I mean, still tied for second, but like, damn. I will view the results, but like, no surprise, we got first place. It's always gonna start off boring in the beginning. Because you know, you're starting on the slower ones and whatnot, but you know, the difficulty's gonna build back up. Now, when I do eventually get Mario Kart World, I am gonna be like structuring these videos a little bit differently, but because I've already committed to this kind of structure at this point, so like I don't want to change it now. That's a nice trophy though. Oh, it has a little thundercloud. I didn't notice that. That's sick. That is sick. Let me two puddles, man. Bum, 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 bum. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time when we do the Lightning Cup on 100cc. Peace out. Take care.